When I walked with those kids, those two kids when I first came down here, I did some overnights. It was pretty easy for the kids. Sometimes I was like, it's just so different waking up in someone else's house.
Oh, it was hard. It's so hard to
Do I
sleep,
eat
huh?
different? Yeah, it is. I gotta want to sleep too much, and if I can't hear something,
Oh my god.
then like, but I need some sleep.
The whole night I couldn't sleep because I'm thinking, what if they're gonna come in? Because the girl went to bed crying. You know, I fell asleep in her bed. I was like rubbing her back. Like, 2 more days. 2 more nights.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. You know, she's like holding a picture of their family picture in her arms. Like, oh. I know. I guess she's never done that. I texted the mom. She's like, she's never done that before. That's weird. She's friends with my aunt, so they all go out to the lake. Like typically in general they go to party, but they had a friend that, cause like how it's set up, you should go sometime actually. Like it's fun, but how it's set up, it's like basically everybody has their RV, so it's kind of like their weekend neighbors.
Oh, okay.
So it's like they have a kind of a neighborhood the way that their RVs are all set up. So the regulars, I guess, at Lake Pleasant, like they're all in the same. Like she's 2 RVs over from my aunt, and they had like a best friend that was the RV basically across the street from them that just recently passed away. So they wanted to, they went to like her actual funeral, but then they wanted to do like a weekend, I guess, friend service. So they all wrote her letters and like let balloons go, which I thought was cool. But yeah, so she wanted to go for that because she thought that was important to go to. So that's why it was only 1 night instead of 2, because her husband was out of town. They normally would do the full weekend thing, but he's gone and she was going just for that, not like party. Well, although she was drunk texting me all night.
Really? Like,
Yeah. First she like was like, does Sid need to call me because I'm really wasted right now. I don't think I can talk to her. And I was like, she had texted me that like 30 minutes prior, and I was like, I fall asleep. I think it's good. Like she was starting to. Yeah. She was starting to fall asleep as I was leaving the room. She was awake, but she was like, pretty much, yeah. So it's like, I think it's good. I also thought maybe she was pretending to, not that she didn't miss her dad, she probably did, but I thought maybe she was trying to trick me to lying down with her, like, in her bed, because the first time I laid a lot longer, and this time I tried to cut it and be like, hey.
That could be too.
So maybe
Kids
she
know what
was,
to do. They're smart.
yeah. The only reason I think that is because when I left, she told me to keep the door closed, but then once she started crying, her door was open. So I'm like, did you open it and then start crying to act like you wanted me to hear you? Like, or maybe she just wanted the whole light on. I don't know. Like, and you really were missing your dad. But it seemed like the second I sat down, like her sniffles are like starting to go away pretty fast, and she just wanted somebody to lay with her.
Wait, you said she's how old again? Sorry.
8.
8, okay.
But she's honestly, the 5-year-old's more mature than her. She's very sweet, but she's very sensitive and very, well, it definitely needs a lot of help, like an assistance, I would say.
Go back this weekend?
They're gonna let me know later this week, but if it's not this weekend, then next weekend for the full weekend, for sure. And then I have an interview tomorrow with a company that places you.
Oh, nice.
Except I'm bummed because my Tavia works for them, and I guess she works for them when they first started out. And when it first started out, it was $12 an hour, and now it's either 9 or 10, which I'm as I'm not really I asked because I said, well, does that change depending upon how many kids and what like the requirements are? And they're like, well, we have you have a set rate, and I'm like,
So you can't go higher than that or something?
I'm gonna see in the interview because I don't know if I want that because I'd rather go find a family on my own because like that's just a lot less than I would want to do. And what if they have a lot of kids? Like,
Pass it around, guys. Good job. Hey, good pass, John.
But nobody was there to rebound. Nobody.
they never remember. Brandon does, but he's been sick forever and a day, huh? Brandon's really good. He like, this is my ball. Fucking ball.
You got high energy that too.
Yeah. So how was your week? Were you really sad missing Elle?
No, they were pretty good.
Oh really?
Pretty good.
Oh, I would have been sad. I probably would have cried. You didn't cry?
No, because we knew.
Yeah. I mean, even though you know, I mean, I still would probably be sad because she was in your house for a while. Like, it's not like she was there for a few days.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 2 weeks.
But it gives you a taste of parenthood for sure.
It's true.
Definitely like those overnights. Yours was more of a longer overnight, but it kind of gives you a better idea.
I mean, it's so doable, right? It's just a matter of like when you have your own kid, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And also, I feel like once your own kids, sometimes things are a lot easier because you can be like,
Right.
no, or whatever. Set your rules, however you want it to be.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching. I'll have to see what next basket we make. I wish you could see because how do I know if I'm even getting this? You know, the new ones. I guess you can see. Yours has a screen.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Why would they do that though?
I know. I thought that was.
That approved.
I thought that was the stupidest thing ever. When we first got it, I was like, what? Like he wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
Yet, why would you? Who the F makes that? We like wanted it for vacation, and we tried to take a bunch of pictures underwater, and we didn't even know if it.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
We have to go back to the
us.
hotel room and be like, okay, we got a
Like-
shot.
Yeah, no, we didn't even do that because it was in Cabo, and we like didn't have our
iPad.
yeah, all that stuff. No, because they charge, unless you buy a package for out of the country stuff.
I brought my laptop because I had to do some work. So
Today?
no. In Hawaii when we used it.
But Hawaii, it's in the country.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can easily just put it in.
Yeah. In Mexico, your carrier will charge you for usage, and the hotel probably for Wi-Fi. Well,
Oh yeah, because
Hawaii-
you're using your iPad. So.
Hawaii might have charged you for
No, I didn't get charged for my laptop.
no Wi-Fi fees. Well, since we never went to the snow,
We can't review the footage because there's no screen.
yeah, I have no idea. Since we never went to the snow, we should do like a cruise.
We should.
Because, it was a couple, maybe now it was a while ago. It might have been 3 years ago. Like,
Actually, I don't know if I want to do this again.
no, you don't like them?
I don't know. like I want to because I don't know.
Me and Matt did a really cheap one. It was $350 for the two of us to Mexico for 4 days.
Okay, it's like a sure.
But let me say that was not my favorite like cruise that I've been on. But for the price, for what we did and stuff, it was fun. It was fun. But if I would rather do like a Caribbean, like something pretty.
I feel too trapped in a boat. I need to do something.
Seriously,
Kind of like what we were talking about.
we should do like an all-inclusive resort, like Cancun or something.
Oh,
like
you would love that. That's what we were actually talking about yesterday. We were going in, and I was like, oh, my brother-in-law and my sister might be going to Colombia this year, like for 3 weeks doing this big thing. Like, we should go for like at least for a week.
Yeah, you should.
Every time I want to go on vacation, you say no. When somebody else says, I'm like, it's different because he always says like kind of like you like resorts. And I'm like,
Oh, you don't
if I, like
yeah, you don't
I
like
want to lay
resorts.
down. I would like lay down at home. Like for me, like I want to do
you.
something.
Got you.
Like Colombia would be doing something.
When we went to Cancun, Matt wants to lay down. I booked us stuff every day. Like we did a jungle speedboat tour, and then we did this day out on a boat that had a parasailing attached to the end of it, and then you do like you jump off and do snorkeling and like. So other than maybe 1 or 2 days, I think we were pretty active. I was signing us up for every like package pretty much possible because I mean I do like to be able to like lay out and drink and do that, but I always want to do something like while I'm there that's
like
memorable. But you probably want to like walk around and explore and like
I want to see like the villages.
yeah, I could see that.
The restaurants. And
Yeah, I would do that too.
outside of the
Yeah,
touristy place.
yeah, I would totally do that too.
I'm sorry that I'm old bored man.
No, I can see that that's what you would want to do. I would do that too. I would do either. I like to be doing something in general, whatever I do. I don't want to be like in the pool all day. I just like the all-inclusives because I like to be able to drink on my vacation and, you know, all of it's included.
For sure. It's always so much fun. The only all-inclusive we had was on the cruise.
Oh, really? See, I'm addicted now since we've gone to a couple. From my cousin's wedding, that hotel was the most beautiful hotel. We were just looking at pictures the other day and I'm like, oh, I want to go back. That was the funnest hotel I've ever been at. It was in Cabo. The only thing is the water there isn't as pretty as Cancun. Yeah, it's like Pacific water, right? It's not blue. And you can't go in it because, well, not at that resort. You can at other resorts, but at that one, the like tide was really high.
Oh, really?
And could basically take you away. So like they like you couldn't even walk much in the sand there. Which kind of sucked. It's like we're on this beachfront place and we can only use the pool. Yeah.
Well,
But
for that weekend, right?
what?
That's one of the bad times. That's why the tides were
I
high.
think that was why. I don't know. But that was a really cool hotel and a lot of fun. I personally want to go back to Cancun, but he doesn't want to.
Why?
He doesn't like Mexico. Period. Every time he gets freaked out that something's gonna happen. But I'm not saying that I love Mexico, but I just love that water and yeah, exactly, for the price and for clear water. Okay, if you want that clear water, Hawaii's gonna be triple the price of what Cancun would be, because
It's not as like party oriented.
yeah, Mexico is literally like wake up and
Hawaii's more like
yeah. The hotel that we were at in Cancun, like, was definitely so party oriented. Like minute the pool opens, they have their whistles out and tequila and like they were doing like shows pretty much every maybe 15, 30 minutes. They'd pull people up and to do this thing. And it was cool because like every night with dinner they did a show, so you got to see like historical what's it called? Dancers. It's not Mexican dancers. It's so wrong. What's the term? What are they call the woman dancers? Yeah. So they did that, and then they had a bunch of like the guests basically come up and try to do it too, and like you get entertainment, I guess, watching that. And then they do one night they did a play, another night was like a karaoke night.
Oh, cool.
Like I don't remember all the things, but every night there literally was something that like yeah, and it was fun because we got to like meet a lot of people at the hotel. It wasn't that big of a hotel, so like you got to meet like a lot of people. The only thing I didn't like, because I hadn't been to Cancun before, it wasn't as blue of the ocean side. Like, have you been?
No, not to Cancun.
I didn't know this. I thought all of Cancun had the same. I'd never been. I didn't know. But Matt told me that I guess like it's kind of like a strip, kind of like Vegas. So one side is like way bluer, and the other side it's blue, but it's not like as blue. And once I saw the other side was like that, I was like, well, I want to be at that hotel. So I think if I were to go back, then I would want to try a different one. Like I liked all the stuff that they had.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
They might have the same thing.
Yeah. Because I wanted the water to be bluer, I guess.
You don't want to go on vacations like
It wasn't dull. It wasn't. It was still very beautiful, but
not as
I didn't realize until I saw the other one. If I never saw it, I probably would have been totally happy as a clam, but once I saw it, then I was like, I want that one. But I would, I don't have to do a all-inclusive resort. We could do something else. A walking adventure.
I guess we're going to Mexico all inclusive. Is nice.
Where else are you wanting to go?
Non-vacation spots.
That's okay, shoot out names.
Go to South America, Asia, back to Europe.
South America is on my list. I definitely want to go to Europe, but we haven't saved up for that at all. I really want to go back to Nice. That was so pretty. So pretty. I want to go to Italy because I've never been there. You've been there, right? Yeah. And Rome, right?
Yeah. Where else? Get the train somewhere around. That's where I get all my gifts from.
I want to do backpacking with you.
Yeah.
We should plan a trip and do backpacking. Would John do it?
I think he would.
Well, I mean, that's how you guys met.
I can't get that big of a chunk of time off as
For that.
yeah.
Because you need a good amount.
Yeah, it's not worth going for a week.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. But I would want to go with you because you've done it before, and somebody, or like you guys know
Right.
at least somewhat of the ropes of it. I've never done it. When you went, somebody you went with, one of the girls had been.
My sister went the year before.
Okay.
Rebound, rebound.
Yeah, they are. Ah, well, I'm glad that we moved.
Seriously.
Great drive, John. Keep driving, man.
Yeah, John's doing really good. Well, you should ask John if he wants